The real Napoleon III, nephew of Napoleon I. Napoleon III, whose real name was Louis Napoleon Bonaparte, he served as the President of France from 1848 to 1852 and then declared himself Emperor of the French, ruling from 1852 to 1870. Napoleon III is known for his efforts to modernize France, including urban planning projects, industrialization, and infrastructure development. He also introduced social reforms and implemented the concept of authoritarian liberalism in his rule. However, his foreign policy decisions, such as the disastrous intervention in Mexico and the Franco-Prussian War, led to his downfall. In 1870, Napoleon III was captured by the Prussians, and the French Empire was overthrown. This marked the end of his reign and the establishment of the Third French Republic. The Napoleonic eagle is a famous symbol closely associated with Napoleon Bonaparte and his reign as Emperor of the French from 1804 to 1814. The Napoleonic eagle featured a golden eagle with outstretched wings. It often held a bundle of thunderbolts in its talons. The eagle was typically perched on a globe or sphere, and it held a laurel wreath in its beak. The crown of Napoleon III was a crown that was made for Napoleon III, Emperor of the French. Although he did not have a coronation ceremony, a crown was made for him on the occasion of the 1855 Exposition Universelle in Paris. However, Hollywood historian team admitted that the gold crown being passed off as Napoleon III's crown is just a reproduction of the original crown. The original crown was topped by the Napoleonic eagle with outstretched wings, gripping a thunderbolt in its talons, perched on a globe, as can be seen in the photos. The real Napoleon III is now erroneously and ridiculously identified as Radama II, King of Madagascar. The colony of Madagascar and dependencies was a French colony. However, per usual, there are absolutely no first-hand or primary accounts that make any reference to a Radama II. A pseudonym is a fictitious name that a person or group assumes for a particular purpose. The two in Radama II is what's known as regnal numbers, which are ordinal numbers used to distinguish among persons with the same name who held the same office. Most importantly, they are used to distinguish monarchs like the Napoleon I, II, and III. Ordinals were a European creation. Ordinals are not and were not a thing in Malagasy or indigenous Austronesian society and culture. No indigenous tribal chief in all of New Guinea, Melanesia, Polynesia, or Southeast Asia has ordinal numbers after their name. An indigenous Malagasy king from a pre-colonial kingdom in Madagascar wouldn't use regnal numbers after his name. Pre-colonial indigenous Malagasy men did not wear European military fashion, European royal crowns, nor did they sit on European royal thrones.